respect to Justin Gaethje and anyone else you want to throw in the mix, this is about as watchable a fighter as we have on the UFC roster. The former interim lightweight champion, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson.
Tony Ferguson is just nasty. From the elbows that he lands on the feet to on the back, the submission ability that he possesses. One of the most diverse strikers in the UFC. And with a college wrestling background, every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know that you have your hands full.
And there's some fighters who just don't like training, right? Frank Mir would always say, I don't like to train. Tony Ferguson loves to train. He'll go 5 or 6 hours hard. That's great. And from a work ethic standpoint, few guys are going to be able to do that. Tony Ferguson has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. The celebrities are out, the floor seats are packed because the notorious one, Conor McGregor, makes his triumphant return here tonight. There's always a special feel when a UFC main event is about to unfold, but Conor McGregor just takes it to that requisite next level.
J.A., as a fan, I usually sit right next to the octagon, but when Conor fights, I got to be in the first row behind the barrier because the celebrities are out in droves. Conor McGregor has this thing about him that makes everybody want to show up. They flock to Vegas. They come in groups. They want to experience the notorious Conor McGregor. They want to see if he can have one of those special moments, him atop the cage, him knocking out Jose Aldo. If you experience the McGregor experience, you always have a story to tell, and that's why people show up.
He's going to cash the check tonight, right? But he's not here for just money, right? This is about proving himself, trying to improve his mixed martial arts legacy. He won 2 titles, no title defenses. That's a big part of the motivation.
He takes a lot of pride in the preparation to getting to the octagon, and you see it every time Conor McGregor fights.
Conor McGregor, we are set for our main event of the evening. Tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the 3rd man in the octagon tonight. You know, DC, I say this all the time. I'm as anxious as I would be if I was fighting. I'm not competing tonight. How good is this, Tony Ferguson and Conor McGregor?
I mean, we've waited a long time. I feel like my chest is about to explode with excitement. I've wanted to see these 2 guys fight for a very long time. I finally get it right now. Let's see who takes the first step forward.
Oh! Liver kick!
Down landed clean.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Combination for Ferguson is good. Beautiful shot to the leg. Back to his feet. Well, two fighters manage distance as efficiently and as well as Conor McGregor, and there's that left hand finding its own way.
Oh, he does a great job of setting you up, man. You saw it in the Jose Aldo fight. The guy will just step back a little bit and bang, drops the straight left on you that can end your night. He not only throws this fast, he also is so accurate, and that allows him to finish so many fights.
El Cucuy's eye appears to be closing up by the second. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well...
Ferguson's trying to lock up on a submission now. Your hook looks tight. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Ferguson. He can truly do it all. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Drops down inside the now.
Setting up another submission.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar, just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
McGregor getting work to the body here on the ground. It was the elbow there. He didn't think that would be the strike coming, and he paid for it. Ooh, right into side. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, he got out!
John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight. It was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke.
Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Ferguson.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Ferguson's back to the north-south.
Nice defense.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
Need some work, guys.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands. Second round, straight ahead.
What are you doing out there? You have to defend yourself. You can't take shots like that. The judges are going to score it against you, and they're running.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The big moment in it, of course, the shot to the liver that buckled his opponent.
He hurt it bad. He went right to the liver. Boom, landed it on the sweet spot. And was very surprised that his opponent was able to stand up to him. But he's going down the right path. He needs to continue to throw these strikes to the body.
All right, here we go with our second round now. Conor McGregor and Tony Ferguson. Strike to the body here. Instead, it's turned away by Tony Ferguson. just misses with the straight left hand. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, well-timed with that team. Man, that Conor McGregor left hand is just an absolute piston, and it lands again.
It's like an atom bomb. Like, he hits people, and they fall down. And he understands the power that he possesses. So he's willing to throw it over and over again. I just keep thinking back to him in Eddie Alvarez, how every time he hit him, he just knocked him out of his shoes. Conor McGregor's left hand is as good of a single strike as there is in the UFC.
Yeah, he needs to register that. 68 total strikes have now landed for El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson. And landing with 53% accuracy tonight against Conor McGregor. El Cucuy's in half guard now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
That Darce is tight.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Oh! Ferguson. Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by McGregor. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defenseman.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Ferguson's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. How did he get out again?
I have no idea how this guy has not tapped yet.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other issue.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
El Cucuy's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Oh, attempting to go for the leg now. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. How about that? Avoids the submission and pops right back up. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Ferguson not having it, stays upright. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one, little bit lackluster. Oh! Huge right hand! Spinning back fist. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go and get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different, and he's got to be very careful, because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
20 seconds to go, round two.
Nice body shot.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Still going to be hurt.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin, but he just needs to stay the course. He does not need to be discouraged. Think about this. You're winning, and you're winning going away. That was just a moment. Keep going in the same direction, and you will get the finish that you want so bad.
Round 3 of a possible 5. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great efforts by both of these fighters. Let's see who can continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. El Cucur's. Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long?
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Ferguson's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yes.
Trying to finish this fight. In position for a submission attempt here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Ferguson's right back to the full mount here. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh.
Back mount now. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
All right, setting up for a finish here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission. He's got to start throwing down.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the arm bar. Ooh, arms in tight.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
Tony Ferguson, the winner by submission.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
Here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 28 seconds of the third round. For the winner by submission and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Tony Ferguson!
All right, so a big win for Tony Ferguson tonight. A lot of lightweights will say he presents the toughest matchup for them, and that was certainly the case for his opponent tonight.
Absolutely. He's so